it is a muscle relief and recovery startup Hoop, which has received an investment from ace Indian shuttler and two-time Olympic medalist PV Sindhu. The amount of the equity investment is undisclosed. In fact, along with the investment, the startup has also onboarded her as the face of the brand, as the brand ambassador for digital and marketing campaigns of the startup. And to speak more about this, we're now joined by Twinkle Uppal, the co-founder of Hoop. Twinkle, thanks very much for taking the time out and speaking with ET Now. My first question to you is about walking us through the latest investment that you've received from none other than PV Sindhu. How will these funds be used in the near term?
For sure. So PV Sindhu is one of the greatest female athletes. In fact, one of the greatest athletes the country's seen. She's a two-time Olympian, a badminton world champion. And I think just the kind of credibility that her name brings to a young brand like us is immense. She is on board as an investor and also as a brand ambassador. So she's invested in the company, and she will also be playing the role of spreading the awareness for our brand and really kind of help brand spread the mission of Live Active. So Hoop, which is a core muscle relief and recovery brand, is something really on a mission to make sure that India lives active, and anything which kind of holds us back from living a very active life is nothing stands in the way, and that's what we really hope to achieve with PV Sindhu. So we are very excited to be to kind of welcome our new brand ambassador.
Right, an interesting proposition indeed, Twinkle. But let's also focus on the company. You mentioned relief and recovery. Now, we've heard of several fitness brands, but a brand specifically centered around relief and recovery, well, that's a new one, and definitely great for professionals like me who would be chuffed at the thought of having a relief and recovery brand. But I want to understand from you, at what point did you think there was investor interest in this brand, in this idea?
Sure. So essentially, with Hoop, our vision is to build one of the most loved relief and recovery brands in the country. When we started, we realized that the health needs of today's consumers, they're very different. They face a lot of newer health problems. For example, we surveyed more than 2,000 young Indians, and the majority of them had back pain in their 20s, 30s, house sitting is the new smoking. A lot of them actually complained of neck pain because we're constantly on our laptops. A lot of them even said that we actually face a lot of trouble sleeping, which wasn't really common earlier in your early 20s, 30s because of the screen time. And that's when we realized that the health problems of today's consumers are very different. And while there are a bunch of Indians who are probably struggling with being active, even the ones who are on their journey to be active face a lot of challenges. For example, injuries in gym, workout, just kind of muscle recovery, post-strenuous workouts, athletes in back-to-back games. And we realized that just the health problems are really different now. While the kind of solutions available in today's environment is actually the same old, decades old. The kind of products that are available for pain relief, muscle recovery are the same which were launched in the 80s and the 90s, and they're all decades old. So we decided we will launch Hoop as one of the most loved relief and recovery brands by the new India. So we actually launched a range of pain relief and muscle recovery products. Our relief actually has one of the first cryotherapy-based cooling pain relief sprays, which actually heals by cooling. We have a messless pain roll-on, which is easy to use while you're on the go. We launched India's first magnesium lotions, lavender-based products for sleep. So we really introduced a bunch of new innovations in the market. And we've been receiving fantastic love from everyone across the country. We've actually now delivered orders in more than 1,000 plus cities. So not just metros, we've actually reached all across the country, be it, like Ladakh or Kanyakumari or even Lakshadweep. So really kind of crossing all across the span of the country. We have more than 50,000 consumers now. So really getting a lot of love, and all of this is just in a matter of a few months. We actually launched just in about October 2023. So in a matter of 9 months, we've been able to reach a vast majority of the country. And in fact, even PV Sindhu, she came across our products and she actually loved how the products felt. She actually tried the products herself. And only once she felt that the quality of the products is something really to her standard, and this is something that she really loves. This is something which could kind of come together as the partnership to steer the brand in the next direction.
You know, Twinkle, that's one brand I definitely want to use given our lifestyles. And of course, you know, we live in cities. So obviously, relief and recovery, like you said, is definitely needed by people of all ages. Now, you said that, you know, the brand is doing well. And I know that it's a tad early to speak about financials, but how do they look at this point? You know, you started operations in October 2023 itself, but so are you looking at profitability or growth at this point in time? What is it that is your priority as far as Hoop, the brand, is concerned?
I think I'll not be in a position to share the exact revenue details right now, but we are growing extremely fast. And profitability to us is of extreme importance because we feel that the kind of focus on profitability is what truly symbolizes the love for a brand. But unfortunately, I can't share the financials at the moment.
All right. Perhaps we'll talk about them at a later date. But you raised your first angel round from over 30 notable angel investors in the country. But the big question is, how are you dealing with the distribution challenge? What's the vision that you have for the brand, your long-term growth targets that you've set for the brand?
So currently we retail our products primarily through online channels. We sell on our website. We also sell on Amazon and other marketplaces. And our objective is to kind of really go deeper and really penetrate the online channels first. What we do realize is that we get a lot of love from a lot of the fitness communities, athletes and sports communities, and even anyone who's just trying to be active, a lot of runners, a lot of gym goers. And our aim and our focus is really to kind of build out this community of people who are really striving to be active, this fitness community, in addition to our current online channels, to really spread the love for the brand. But our vision, our long-term vision, I would say, is to be one of the most loved consumer health and wellness companies, to kind of go beyond and really establish a modern consumer health brand. Because if you look all around across industries, be it beauty, be it makeup, be it fashion, food, we feel that there are really alternatives available to today's consumers, which meet today's consumers' needs. But that's not truly happened in the health and wellness industry. Probably you will still see some innovation on the supplement side, but it's not really happened in the consumer health space. And that's truly our vision, to modernize the consumer health space.
Absolutely, Twinkle. I completely agree with you on that. We see a whole lot of supplement-based brands come up, but not really seen many come up in the relief and recovery space, which is where you operate in. And kudos to that plan about community building. I'm sure a lot of interested people would come together to build the brand Hoop. On that note, thank you very much for taking the time out, Twinkle, and speaking with ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.